Hi, I'm Arruda, and I'm going to take you through a mini trampoline workout that is going to burn fat. So a few things before we get started. Try to position yourself in front of the mirror and watch your alignment. You want to be landing on the center of this little mini trampoline, so not a lot of space. Okay, so that is what we're striving for. Always, of course, soft landings, even though we have this shock absorbent net, which is amazing. This gives you the ability to do high impact plyometric moves, and it really takes the stress off of the knees. I could never do the amount of knee tuck jumps that I can do on this on land. Okay, so we're going to utilize this tool. We're going to play around with it. Whenever you feel like you're losing control, just kind of stop and add this little bounce, okay? Go back to this little bounce, or add this little bounce in between moves, okay? One more thing is you want to always be conscious of your landing. So bend your knees, absorb the shock, and follow through, staying upright, always core really engaged, pulling in those abs, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna burn mega fat. Let's go. Oh, and one more thing. If you don't have high ceilings, just be conscious of your jumps and don't bang your head. I'm gonna tap my hair up. Let's go. Okay, let's get bouncing. All right, so just get used to staying on the center of this, and as I mentioned, a mirror in front of you is super helpful. Otherwise, you're going to have to look down in lines to make sure that you're where you need to be. Okay, so if you need to stay here for a little while, just to warm up a little more, then this is where you go. This is your filler move. Okay, so whenever you feel like you need a bit of a break, this is what you come to. Okay, so we're going to maximize our time here and get a high heart rate and monitor your heart rate and burn as much fat and calories as you can. All right, so we're going to start with my favorite, knee tuck jumps, okay? And I'm going to put a number inside my head. Let's just go for 20 and to start, okay? So you're going to bring your knees up towards your chest. Exhale as the knees come up. All right. I need to concentrate so I don't bounce off of this thing. All right, so we're going to do that again. Okay. And you want to stay upright, pull in tight through the core, and bring the knees up towards the chest. Okay, so let's get a little more height. 10 more, come on. All right, go to this bounce. All right. Mega high heart rate, but this really allows you to do a lot of those without the excessive trauma on the knees that you would get if you were doing this on the floor. All right, so now we're going to come down, bolt, bound up, and exhale on the lift. Come down low, squat, and go for height. Come on, power with those arms, of course. That allows you to get higher. 4 more. Last one. All right. Get on this. A little bounce. Jumping jacks. So just to the outside. Now make sure when you're doing jacks that you are Bend the knees, and your knees aren't pointing in. They're slightly out to the side. Okay, we're gonna add a high intensity move to this, okay? So when you jump on the out, you're gonna be up, okay? So jumping jacks, star position, exhale. Two more. All right, little kicks. Try to allow your heart rate to come down here. Okay, hold it here. Now you're gonna bound and jump up, but you're only gonna land on your toes this time. So, up, bend the knees. Always wanna absorb that shock. Bend the knees. On the landing. Okay, bring it together. Same thing. Strive to stay up on your toes. Okay, a little higher. Come on. Get some height. Try to stay in the center as best you can. Come on. Stay up on those toes. 4, 2, and 1. All right. Cross country. Forward and back with those legs. Okay, get some height. So higher, higher, higher. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. All right. We're gonna squat down and then jump. Knee tap those. All right. Let's go for a solid set. Again, you can put a number inside your head. Let's see if we can go for 15 or 20. All right. Or you can always stop after 5. Go to this little break, jump position, and then come back into another 5. All right. Down. Pulling in through those abs. Push through. Come on, 5 more. You got it in you. 1. This is what sculpts. Sculpts the legs, burns that fat. All right. So step down and jump. Down, jump, and power with those arms. You gotta catch your breath. I sure do. Monitor your heart rate. And power. 2 more. Watch the positioning of your feet. All right. And still recovering in that breathing. All right. All right, hold one leg forward. And you're gonna bound up. So the leg on the floor is just stabilizing. The working leg is the one on the trampoline. 4 more. Come on. Get some height. And switch off. Okay. Ah. Let's go. Up. Get your breathing right. You want to exhale as you bound up. Sometimes when you get really fatigued, you can kind of mess that up. So just always think about that. 4, up higher. And, all right, let's go to this little bounce. Recover, and breathe, and twist. Keep your shoulders square. You got it. Okay. Now, in between, you're gonna bring the knee up, go back to this little bounce, and twist. Up, and up. 1, 2, 3, twist. All right, let's try to do a couple, just side to side. Ready, up. Okay, back to this. Okay, and a little bit of recover here. Let your heart rate come down. All right, now here, you're gonna stay down and touch. Let's go for speed. Stay lifted, back flat. Come on, stay strong. When you feel like quitting, that's when you're making the most and really making changes in the body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step. Don't stop dead still. You want to either walk around, keep moving, go to this little bounce. Cross country, jacks. Cross country, jacks. Forward, forward, and side. Forward, forward. All right. Okay, stay here. All right. Little bounces. Get down lower. Right on. Stay lifted. Shoulders down, head back, helps you keep your back from rounding. Breathe. All right. So here, we're gonna stay in the upright position and reach as high as you can. Be mindful of your ceiling if you have low ceilings, okay? Here we go, up. Maximum height, bend the knees on the landing. Watch that you're staying in the center. Come on, 5 more, explode. And just a little bit of one-legged bounce. Awesome. This is how we just maximize that little bit of time you have to make the most out of it. You don't have to go for a whole hour in your training, because a lot of times you just don't have that kind of time. So I'm really enjoying this, and the only way to learn a piece of equipment is to play around with it and experiment. All right, switch. Gotta get my breathing right. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Let's end it on a high note. Let's go for 12 knee tuck jumps. Come on, you can do this. You are at the end of this. All right, go. Okay, let's recover for a few seconds and do another round. Let's go. And recover. Let's go for squat and knee tuck jumps. Let's go for 8. That's it. Final set. Push through in your mind, and your body will follow through. Ready? Down, up. Stay lifted. 4 more. Come on, get some height. And take it to that little alternate bounce. All right, that's it. Great way to jumpstart your metabolism and combat a bad eating day. Okay, all right. And make sure that you stretch, because that is so important. All right, have a great, fit, fabulous day. See you next time.